No, I didn't like her when I came back because I'm like, all right, what's going on? I'm just coming to work every day, just zippity-doo-dah-day, and you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, take my name out that shit. Jess with the Mess is not at Breakfast Club. I'm Jess Hilarious up here.
The shut up, I was like, oh, okay, because what we really giving up here? Like, what's up?
Okay,
right?
but I didn't. None of that was said. You didn't say anything about that.
And then when I pulled you into the office,
and you worried about what people say after.
I'm worried about the perception and my reputation up here on the show.
Breakfast Club is a show that a lot of us grew up on, especially if you're from New York like I am. You would hear the Breakfast Club on the radio. When YouTube came around, it was one of the best things to watch early on. But I'm not gonna lie, within the last decade, especially with podcasts growing and stuff like that, the Breakfast Club has really fell down to the wayside. For y'all that don't know, the original cast of the Breakfast Club was Angela Yee, DJ Envy, and Charlamagne the God. Angela Yee recently left the Breakfast Club after being with them for like 15 years or something crazy. So they replaced Angela Yee with Jess Hilarious. A couple of months into Jess Hilarious finally getting onto the show, she got pregnant. While she was on maternity leave, a woman by the name of Lauren LaRosa was replacing her. And a lot of people were saying that Lauren was doing a much better job than Jess was.
Well, this is what happened at the Breakfast Club. She took that job. She got that job because I think she had a social media presence. I can't imagine why else.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
So she got that job. And I always said she wasn't talented.
Been saying that for a while.
She got the job and got knocked up shortly afterwards. And the worst thing in the world happened. They brought in somebody who was talented.
Who they bring in?
Homegirl from, she used to be on TMZ.
Yeah, she has experience with doing that. When she talks, her voice, I don't know her name.
Yeah.
The girl who is Lauren. That girl know what she doing. She knows how to fit in with Charlamagne and the other guy, DJ Envy. It's like it's seamless when she there.
Right.
It's the talent. The talent shows out. And then Les Hilarious ain't even reading right. And now she had a job where all she had to do was deliver the news. She had a segment on the Breakfast Club. The other girl who has experience and talent at this job took her segment. Right. Not because she tried to, it's just you saw somebody who's talented. And then you see, read that, Les Hilarious.
And she stood in for her when she took off maternity leave.
When she stood in for... Les Hilarious, you should have had your baby on camera at the Breakfast Club.
Stupid.
Because they brought in somebody who is talented. And you could say I'm dissing, because that's what you're going to do. You're going to act like I'm hating. I'm not hating. You don't got the it. Your segment could have been good if you knew how to deliver it, right? But now they got somebody doing your segment better than you, and it's just flawless. It's effortless. And the girl tried to be your friend, and everybody could see you ain't trying to be her friend.
The audio yesterday. Hey, hold up, be quiet. How everybody a real estate agent? How everybody?
because a lot of the wags do that.
Rihanna for a long time.
And her outfit mattered.
No, listen, hush. This is not a Travis. No, Lauren. No. Just listen. Just please hush. This is not a Taylor Swift football game situation.
So I want to say to old girl Lauren, I hope that you get the job, and I hope Les Hilarious has to open up a OnlyFans with that bionic body that she bought through robbing the people, perpetrating talent.
But could you imagine how that feel as Jess Hilarious to come back from maternity leave and the person that was replacing you never left? Like they're still sitting in that chair. That's like the substitute teacher filling in for the actual teacher. When the actual teacher comes back, the substitute is still standing up there with the teacher. It's kind of like, wait, what are you doing here? So a lot of people felt like Jess Hilarious does not deserve the spot on the Breakfast Club as much as Lauren deserves that spot. And as you can see in that clip of Jess telling Lauren to hush or be quiet as if she's not a grown woman, you can see Jess, she may not be that cool with Lauren behind closed doors. But you would expect Jess to possibly pull her co-workers to the side, DJ Envy, Lauren, Charlamagne the God, and basically have a conversation with them. But instead of doing that, she took it to the internet to say this.
Shorty is like that. Yeah. That's why I picked her to fill in for me for maternity leave. This woman every day. Every day. I don't have no reason to fucking hate on that girl. I don't. No, I didn't like her when I came back because I'm like, all right, what's going on? What's going on? She knew it. We had a conversation. Because the anger was misplaced. Nah, it ain't even you that I don't like. I'm realizing this is the way these niggas is doing shit up here that I don't like. Okay, got it. Now, it's her segment. I went to the person who does the intros, the sounds. I went to Taylor. Yo, Taylor, make Lauren her intro. Take Jess with the mess, all that shit. She says, things can't just change like that. Why the fuck not? Why not? Y'all changing everything else, and I'm the only one that don't know. My goofy ass don't know nothing. I'm just coming to work every day, just zippity-doo-dah-day, and you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, take my name out that shit. Jess with the Mess is not at Breakfast Club. I'm Jess Hilarious up here. Fuck, I'm Jessica Moore up here. Jess with the Mess is not being done. Lauren LaRosa is doing the shit. So that need to be her segment. I fought for that segment. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? While her fans and her people and the Breakfast Club people and the people in the comments, man, I'm not ready to sit up here and act like I don't see that shit. Are y'all crazy? One thing I ain't never try to do is act unbothered unless shit never bothered me. Man, what? You try coming back to work. You try to come back to work, and the motherfucker is right there at your desk, and ain't nobody telling you shit, mind you. Nobody telling you nothing, mind you. Before you know it, everybody thinking you're the villain. Like I'm the villain, cause I didn't know shit. I'm sick of that. I'm very, very sick of that. I'm sick of the shit. It's weird. It's weird. I don't fuck with it. Just be quiet up there. I'm not fighting over no mic space. I'm not fighting over no mic. That's why I went from shut up and hush to not saying nothing. No. I'm not gonna compete where I already won this competition. I didn't know it was supposed to be 4. If this was presented to me, prior to hire, then I wouldn't have been so shocked. Like, oh shit, all right, cool. So when we bringing in the 4th person, shit, that's what's up, cool. It's only time for that segment. You know what I'm saying? We had a meeting today to restructure the show and shit like that. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. That went crazy too. Listen. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of things that I deal with. I ain't expecting not one motherfucker to feel sorry for me, because that's not what I'm looking for. I don't care. And I haven't said a motherfucking thing. At all. At all. I haven't said anything. This is the crazy thing, yo. I'm gonna let y'all know this. The craziest shit is, right? I wanted Breakfast Club so bad. I wanted it. I grew up on the show. The fuck? Like, what? Hall of Fame show? What are we talking about? Syndicated? This ain't my first time doing radio, but I'm just saying, like, this is the biggest fucking show culturally. You know what I'm saying? I was eating that shit up the whole year I co-hosted. Eating that shit up until I had to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a baby. In this industry, what I'm doing ain't no right time to have a baby, so you have them when you have them. I don't regret when I got pregnant. I don't. I got pregnant on fucking purpose. That's what I wanted, a baby, and that's what I got. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted Breakfast Club. You feel me? And I'm gonna say this. I don't fucking need to be there. I wanted to be there. I loved being there. That was my shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, that was my shit. I used to be happy as a motherfucker on the radio. Yeah, definitely. Listen, I'm not intimidated by no woman walking on this earth. I give a crown to that girl. If you listen to the show, you know. Nigga talking about she tried to be my friend. Excuse me? Ain't nobody trying to be no motherfucking friends. What are we talking about? We just naturally, organically became cool. Once I realized what the fuck was going on, like I said, my anger was misplaced. No, I did not like her when I first came back. I didn't. Even down to how I was supposed to return. Like, we had a whole plan on how I was supposed to come back. When I walk in the room, she never left. First thing she said is not, how your baby doing? No, that was Envy, because he's the family man, right? How was maternity leave? No, that's not the first. The first thing that she talks about is the shit that was in the comments. What the fuck would make me want to talk about the fucking comments first? I got a beautiful baby at home. Why? You know what I'm saying? So no, I did not like her when I first came back. I had to learn that Lauren was not a spiteful person. Like, I'm like, I don't like the way you moving. I don't like, I ain't feeling this shit. We had a whole nother plan. I don't know what the fuck what that was in there, but that shit wasn't it. I ain't like that. We've made cool since then. That's it. Right? I compliment this girl every fucking day. Every day. And it ain't forced. She's a beautiful girl. She knows her shit and she on her shit. And that segment came from me. Like, let's not even sit here and fucking play around with it. Like, this the crazy thing. This is another crazy thing. We supposed to be a team up that bitch. Not one person comes to my defense at all. Like, when I'm like, not one motherfucker ever with this online shit. Like, why the fuck should we have to keep playing it? Man, listen, I know one thing. Angela Yee ain't that motherfucking crazy. Not as crazy as niggas try to make her out to be. Nah, it's the reason that lady wanted to leave that show. I don't know how she did that shit for 13 years, my nigga. I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck. Y'all already know what's up with me. I feel played with. I'ma play with niggas. Like, that's just like, come on. I've been quiet a lot. If Jess Hilarious is quiet, it's a motherfucking reason. I always got my motherfucking mouth open. All the time. Whether it's something y'all want to hear or it's something that y'all ain't gonna want to hear. I ain't got time. Didn't go live to talk about that retired ass nigga. Who still think he not retired. Nigga, you ain't doing nothing.
See, here's the thing. When you're really good at your job, you're gonna shine no matter who's in the room. Having a second woman on the show could have easily been a great thing for the show. Think about it. 2 guys and 2 women having an effective conversation. But instead, Jess Hilarious is letting her emotions overcome a moment where she can actually grow. The fact of the matter is, Lauren LaRosa is really good at her job. And you have room for growth. And accountability will help you grow. The main part that I see Jess Hilarious is not realizing is that all you guys work for a company. Your co-workers are not your friend. So you're talking about, oh, why didn't they put me on game? Why didn't they tell me, what's going on? Why isn't anybody looking out for me on the internet? Why are you so gun-holed with the comments on the internet? But you're showing that you're not really ready for that level of notoriety because you're so worried about what the comments are saying, what other podcasts are saying, and why isn't people standing up for you? But of course, this conversation continued on The Breakfast Club and it got real personal. Check this out.
Act like that's not for real. Act like nobody knew that. Stop acting like y'all, like,
what
we
part?
really.
What you mean we don't have your back?
I have more.
Break that down. Explain how we don't have your back.
Okay, all right. So the narrative, like I said, with the online ish, that's what I said. Y'all ain't nobody trying to clear up no narrative about nothing. Ever since I came back, it was weird. Yes, it was weird. Yeah, I at first, no, I did not. I wasn't too fond of Lauren. No, I wasn't too fond of her when I came back because we had a whole plan. Even how when when I came back, how I pick her to fill in for me, right? I come back, she ain't never leave. Then, all right, cool that she don't leave, but she's on only during my segment. If she was meant to be a fourth host, move her in another way. Why she got to be moved in on? Because nobody had a problem with Jess with the mess until she started reading right. You know what I mean? Till she started reporting. I wasn't hired as a reporter. I was hired as Jess with the mess. So she started reading and delivering details and all that stuff.
Yes.
Then that's when Jess with the mess wasn't good enough no more. That's how it was presented. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Who said that though? Because the internet said that?
What are we talking about? No. This is our listeners. This is yeah. Why can't we worry about the comments? And these are people that enjoy the show and watch the show. It's not all about Instagram. It's YouTube. It's like we have people that have been watching the show. Yes, she's great at what she do. That's why I picked her to fill in for me. But when I came back, it's like, what's going on? If she's gonna be a fourth voice, why she only gotta be a fourth voice on my segment?
She wasn't a fourth voice. She was a producer. She was hired as a news producer to help with getting all news and doing interviews.
She was gonna be the senior news producer.
She wasn't on there. When you came back, Lauren was not on there. She was in the back doing questions, sending interview questions, reporting the news. Am I lying?
I thought
you was.
She
was on air.
They told her don't step in this room.
Yes, but I thought you was using her on purpose.
What? You thought I was using Lauren on purpose?
Yes.
No. What are we talking about? No. She didn't leave when I came back. The first day we had a whole situation like, all right, look, this was going to happen. And when it's time for us to roll, it changed. No, the first question was about, the only person who asked me about my baby maternity leave was Envy. All right, I walked in. She addressed the hate in the comments. That was the first thing she addressed when I came back. I'm like, what the hell would make her want to think I want to talk about that?
Y'all talk off air though, right?
So yeah. We started talking off air. We started to
But I'm
talk
saying even
off
prior
air.
to you even coming back.
So then I felt uncomfortable that first day. So I'm like, all right, look. Thea was like, all right. Well, we'll just take her off air. She was back the next week. All right, cool. Because there was a voice. Y'all wanted her on air. There was a voice. They wanted her there. They wanted her here. There's a place for Lauren in the show. All right, cool. If there's a place for her on the show,
you wanted her
let's
here
do
too,
it
though.
Another way. Yeah.
Because you said you wanted to change the segment from Jess with the Mess to the Lauren.
That was eventually. Okay. Even when it came down to it still being called Jess with the Mess, and then I'm introducing her to introduce stories. That was pointless and it was stupid. It's no Jess with the Mess. Just make it Brown Girl Grinding or Lauren with the latest or Lauren's Legal Corner. I'm giving ideas. I'm like, yo. I even with the Taylor, change that. Take that Jess with the Mess off of there. I feel like I'm getting credit for something I'm not doing, and it's stupid because this is not what she does. Is not Jess with the Mess. I read headlines and I give commentary. I say what people thinking.
I agree. Could I ask
you know
a question?
What I'm saying? Yes, she's more of a reporter. She's journalism.
Can I ask a question?
What?
Why didn't you wear the do-rag this morning?
Because
why you joke so much, man?
What you mean?
And it's not a do-rag, it's a silk scarf, nigga. But it's not. It's not a joke. I'm serious.
If you gonna bring it to the radio, I want to laugh.
It's not a joke, but it's not a joke.
It's a serious issue about it.
It is a serious issue.
Okay, let me just sit back and watch then, because I'm not Joe Clark.
Because it's not.
I am actually. Give me my baseball bat.
No, it's now Envy. That's what I'm saying. No, nobody has even tried to clean up the narrative that I'm a villain. Man,
you're not a villain. Who said you a villain?
Yo, stop acting like you don't live in them comments too, Charlotte. Stop acting like you don't understand.
But what do I always tell you? I say stop listening to the internet. Stop listening to the comments. Stop listening to the folks on YouTube. Don't let them trick you out your position. What you did last night is what they want you to do, and you can't let the internet win.
No, but look, it's not even about what they want me to do. I did last night what I wanted to do, what I felt like I should have been did. I've been asking questions.
The internet loves mess. And one of the easiest ways to create mess is to pit people against each other, especially two women. And I don't dwell in that. And y'all know that.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing. You let the internet dictate what's going on. We've had conversations, and this is the thing. This is why I thought it was corny, and it's just me personally. I thought it was corny because we have conversations up here. We just have a meeting. If you had an issue, a problem, a situation, or something that you felt, why you ain't bring it to the team? When you came back, Jess, I pulled you to the side. I said, Jess, if you feel uncomfortable, if you don't want Lauren in the room, this is your show. We can make that the change whenever you want. Did I not? Or did I not say that to you?
Yeah, you did. It's not about wanting her in the room, yo. It's about the segment. Like it was like y'all.
Have that conversation
y'all wanted
off
her.
air. If you had a problem, say it to us. We had a meeting yesterday.
Conversations off air. What
not
is we
like
talking
that.
about?
Not like nobody having my back, because we have your back. As far as the Corey Holcomb thing, y'all been beefing for 11 years.
I'm not worrying about it's not even about you.
You worried about comments, and you worried about what people say after.
I'm worried about the
comments,
perception
man.
and my reputation of being on the show.
They've been ishing on me for 15 years. They've been ishing on
Right,
for 15
but
years.
that's on you.
Rightfully
And the
so.
things that
I
people
don't
ish
care.
on me
It
for
doesn't-
is on me.
I don't let it affect me because I know who I am as a person. I don't give a F what them people say in the comments.
come
I know
on.
who I
Come
am.
on.
I know what I do. You let them people get in the comments and F with you. You are great at what you do.
Everybody simmer down.
Like, you are dope.
You're very
and you
dope.
let them people piss you off. No, F them niggas. You nice. Like, what you do is funny.
I tell her
like,
that all the time,
you
on air,
You brought
off
that
air.
energy that we needed to the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
And you let a bitch-ass person in the comments say something to steer you up. I tell you, F them niggas.
We don't even know who these people are.
They could be bots and all that.
But,
and we doing it on air when we could have did it behind the scenes. Like, I F with you the long way, not on some internet-ish. And to hear that through there, that was whack, man.
This sounds very light-skinned. But let's go to the phones.
What Envy said was facts. Why didn't you just say this in the meeting yesterday? There's certain things that the listeners do not need to hear. And that's just a part of being professional. Just because you have some type of emotions, you still have to handle that with some type of professionalism. Unless you're getting disrespecting in front of everybody, why bring this issue in front of everybody? We shouldn't even know about this. But you're exposing even more how you're not fit for this position, because now you really look like that kid that just doesn't belong. As you can see, Lauren LaRosa was not in that clip to defend herself, but Lauren LaRosa winded up coming on the show later on in the day to address the things that she heard Jess Hilarious say about her.
All I want to do is radio, okay? All Charlamagne want to do is laugh. Then y'all yell at me for laughing. You don't take nothing serious.
They said it's all your fault.
I know. It's always my fault. I don't care. Okay, I take the good and the bad with everything. It is what it is. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. DJ Envy, Charlamagne the God, Jess Hilarious, Lauren LaRosa is here. We're having a conversation because Jess Hilarious went crazy on Instagram last night.
And I knew the live would upset. You know, Charlamagne, you don't get upset, whatever. But I knew that it would upset Envy. I knew it would upset Lauren. That's why you closed the elevator this morning.
That was crazy. Now, why would you do that, Lauren?
I
just
I wanted to.
They pulled up at the same time.
At the same time where we parked, and she was in front of me.
She saw Jess. She didn't know what Jess was on, so she rushed to the elevator. She hit the button. You remember when Q was on Juice and he thought Bishop was behind him?
I hit the button one time, and this was why
I heard the button though.
I felt like I didn't know what to say to you because I was so thrown off by parts of that live yesterday. I'm like, bro, we be talking at least enough. Like, we don't got to be friends outside of here. But I feel like I've always said to you off air, whenever things have happened, we've had conversations about a lot of different things. Let's talk. Call me. What's up? What's the issue? What's going on?
The issue is the whole narrative. Like, I understand F the comments and F the people and all that. But it's not all about them. It's how I'm feeling too. What if I'm feeling the same way the people feel? You know what I'm saying? So what? Because niggas online feel a certain way. I feel the same way they feel about it.
Call me and curse me out. Call in me and curse them out. Yes, you do.
Yes, like, okay. I've done that. You know what I mean?
There's a bigger issue sometimes too, because I feel like, all right, you'll call him, you'll cuss him out. We might talk about different situations. But I think a lot of times, if there's an issue for real, and then it don't be no movement in here, it's like there's an issue outside and then there's no movement in here, and then we just all in here like he ha. Like, you're doing a lot of it right now. You're laughing and joking, but for real, you know that she's up here crying. Nothing about that is funny. Like, there's real issues and real problems, and we don't really get to the gist of it.
Ever.
I want the record to show I see Jess cry a lot. So
it doesn't matter if you see her cry 1,000 times.
Talking about
you know what? I'm not even talking to y'all. I'm not talking to y'all. See, because when I try to be serious and talk, you see what I'm saying? You see how they do me? I'm a mind my business.
I'm saying is that I think at this moment, because this is East Side High, West Side, whatever high we gonna be, we here and we together, so we got to figure this out. And it's not, everything's not a joke. And I can understand some of where you was coming from, but bro, part of that live I thought was crazy. I'm like, what, Jess? Like,
what part did you think was crazy?
What part? Because like,
Lauren, it's not like you didn't hear anything in that live that I haven't said to you.
I heard a lot that you didn't say to me in person.
Okay, so what part did I not say to you?
Okay, so the part about the talking over each other and the hush, be quiet, because you talk about how you feel in real time, right?
Yeah.
I'm feeling in real time. That be quiet. That was crazy. The shut up. I was like, oh, okay, because what we really giving up here? Like, what's up?
Okay,
right?
But
I didn't.
None of that was said.
You
didn't say anything about that.
And then when I pulled you into the office with our EP with Eddie, the first thing I said to you was, Jess, we fighting for airtime and it shouldn't be like that. I want to know what can I do better as a producer? What can we do better as the two women sitting right here next to each other to make sure that don't happen, because it doesn't look good. It's not going to play well for either one of us.
I literally swear to God, I don't even remember you saying that.
And that's exactly why I had Eddie in the room, or EP, to have the
I never
conversation.
ever heard that.
Because
you've pulled me to the side a few times to ask me, are you okay? How do you feel like about the stories and things like that? You've never said what you just said to me. Now listen. I have said, hush, shut up. Yo, you overtalk. And like I said, I'm not about to be up here fighting for no mic. Like, I'm not doing that. If I already got the job, like, what am I doing? Like, I'm not. It's four voices. Three of us are very opinionated. You know what I mean? Me, you, and Charlamagne. I'm not saying Envy don't got no opinion, but he don't jump in every single time there's dead air. You know what I'm saying? When you overtalk. And it's like the only time you can quiet down is if somebody be like, shut up or hush.
My mom don't even tell me shut up, Jess. I'm a grown-ass woman.
And I understand. You could have said that on air right then and there. Or right after when you saying you put me in the office. You never put me nowhere to tell me that.
Because the way that I do things when it comes to my job and my career, that's not what we on. And I told you from the jump, I was never going to give that to you.
Okay.
Ever. And did I not? Our first conversation, I said, if I ever have an issue with you, I'm going to handle it in a way where we can get through a conversation, because we grown, and regardless, you don't got to love me, you don't got to like me, but we here together. I'm here.
And listen, like I said earlier, the internet loves mess.
Yes, you are here.
And one of the easiest ways to create mess is to pit women against each other.
And you're here because of an opportunity that I extended.
Regardless
no. I'm not sitting here like you don't deserve to be here. I'm not sitting here like you're not here. You're not going anywhere. That's first and foremost, let's get that. It may be my delivery or whatever. But yeah, you are here. I ain't never say you shouldn't be here. I said from the whole jump, yeah, Shorty do the job. Great. She's amazing. That's why I want it to be her segment. I
think y'all can work very well together. And once again, you got to stop letting the internet pit y'all against each other. I know the internet has created a narrative, Lauren versus Jess versus Lauren.
But that's what it is.
And that's what I'm trying to say is the internet is there. We see it. None of us can ignore it. I saw that Corey thing a week ago. It didn't say nothing about it.
But y'all clear up everything else. Nobody want to clear up that I'm not feeling that. I don't like you, or I'm hating on a.
They say I'm gay. I ain't never came up here and said I don't suck no pee-pee.
That's true, that's different now. Come on.
The last time I attempted to do that, Jess, it went so bad that I said I wasn't going to do it again.
Attempted to do what?
I don't dislike you. You don't dislike me. The day you came back. That's what my intentions was. And we talked about
that was different. The way when I did come back, Lauren, you have to admit that ish was crazy. The way we had a setup, we had something going, we had a whole nother plan. It went left. You came in here and it's like you did something totally different. The first thing that you spoke to was the things in the comments.
I feel like we're having a behind-the-scenes meeting on air, which is kind of cool, but let's go to commercial or something.
Telling another grown woman to hush because she's speaking when you want to speak is uncalled for. Like, there's a professional way to do everything, especially if your job is to speak for listeners. You should know how to articulate yourself to get your point across when somebody else is speaking when you want to speak. So once again, you got the job because of your name, but once you got the job, you showed multiple reasons why you're really not qualified to sit in the seat of Angela Yee. You can sit in the seat in your own lane, but we need somebody that can give the same energy that Angela Yee had, which is by giving facts and professionalism. And justifying the fact that you don't know how to effectively communicate with somebody just shows how incompetent you really are. Here's the thing I want you guys to learn from this. Your coworkers do not owe you anything. I've been that person sitting in the room with all of my coworkers and everybody knows something that I don't know. And although I wanted to look at them like, dang, like, why didn't y'all tell me? Why didn't y'all put me on? Why didn't y'all give give me the heads up that the manager was looking to fire me possibly? Why is everybody on the hush hush just not really talking to me for real? But all I could do was laugh at myself for thinking that these people are anything more than co-workers. People that I only see because we work in the same place. We're all here trying to serve the same purpose. We come to this place not because we choose to be around each other. No, we come to this place because we have to pay bills to support our families, or we have to pay bills to support ourselves. But essentially, if we had the choice to not come here, none of us would actually be here if we could still make this money. So we're not actually friends. We're serving a purpose of somebody that hired us to be here. So therefore, they don't owe me anything. But sitting there playing the blame game like, well, why didn't they tell me? Well, why didn't they put me on game? Well, why nobody told me? Now I just look like that kid that's crying because the friend group won't accept me. The fact of the matter is, you are never bigger than the system that you work for. No matter how good you think you are. Look at Luka Doncic. For you guys that don't know about basketball, Luka Doncic is one of the leading scorers in the NBA, and his team traded him. Anybody is replaceable. Every company runs off of their numbers. So when you go to work, you yourself that's watching this video, just know that the only reason why you still have your job is because you're producing some type of numbers. Once the numbers are starting to look a little shaky, all those relationships you thought you had does not matter. So stop taking your job so personal and understand that you are just serving a greater purpose for somebody else to make their money. And if you don't like that reality, well, start your own company and do your own thing for Just Hilarious. If you don't like the fact that your Jess with the Mess wasn't bringing the numbers that the company wanted, which Lauren LaRosa was able to bring, you need to start your own thing. You need to start your own show. But now it's going to be really awkward to watch y'all or listen to y'all without thinking about this bad vibe that you guys have, or the tension that's in the room that could easily explode at any time. The last thing I'm going to say is, why did she bring this to the internet? We should not be hearing this. This sounds like they're having a company meeting and we're just tuning in. Once again, that is unprofessional. And this is the problem. Too many people feel way too entitled throughout life. You're brand new to the Breakfast Club and you're already bringing all of this drama. And that's the problem why you can't put certain people in positions sometimes. And we can't say this is a black woman thing because Lauren LaRosa is a black woman. Jess Hilarious is just a black woman that is not capable of doing the job at the level that the job needs it to be done. So I love the fact that this is two black women and it's not no race or gender equality moments that could possibly be drawn from this. No, this is strictly about, are you qualified for the job? Are you professional enough to be in this seat? Can you handle the comments? She has shown that she doesn't have any of that. She's somebody that lied in her interview. All right, but anyways, y'all, it's been your boy TybuggyTV. Comment below. Let me know what y'all think about the whole situation. I know this was a longer video than most, but I wanted to give y'all this story because I felt like it was something entertaining for y'all to see from me, because I know we've been having a lot of serious topics lately, but this is something that, you know, just a good listen. But anyways, y'all, hit that like button, hit the subscribe and all that good stuff. Join my Discord if you want to help me out with my ideas for my content and all that good stuff, man. Anyways, y'all, I'm out of here. Peace.